Link.
Your weak link. Your weak link is that fat ass.
Balls off the cup.
Welcome back, you guys. Today, I've been waiting to do this reaction for quite some time. It is going to be a brand new to the Reactor Spotlight franchise. Franchise. I always wanted to say that. To my series, Awkward Ashley. Or Ashley Burton, if you know her channel. Ashley Burton, I actually checked out her. First time I saw her channel was actually a year ago. I just saw it right here. This is the very first I'm not redoing this. So future me, you either cut this out or just try to find some huge, you know what, McAfee and all this. Remind me later. You can kiss my ass. Right now I'm trying to record some shit. Okay. Back on topic. First time I saw Ashley was with this movie right here a year ago. I was checking out. I really wanted to watch 9 to 5, and I wanted to see who was reacting to it. And Ashley Burton, or Awkward Ashley, or Millennial Ashley, Millennial Monday. I thought it was Awkward Ashley. I don't know where I got that from. If you see this, Ashley, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I fell in love with this channel. She's just bubbly and fun, and she looks like a friend to the community, you know, being a little gay boy, so, you know, petite and pristine, you know, I can relate to her. We're so, you know, dainty and model-esque, so I was able to relate to her. But no, I saw her, I was like, oh my gosh, she looked like she probably never seen. First of all, I could tell she was probably, how old is she? Probably 12 years old. How old is she? No, she's probably in her 20s right now. Everyone that looks younger than me, to me, they're like 12 years old. I'm not that old, so I don't know why we talk like that. But anyway, I fell in love with her reactions, and I start following her on Twitter, and I watch anything that she puts up. So show some love to Ashley. I'll leave all the information down below for the video, and check out her channel if you're not familiar with her channel. She's really great to watch. She's funny, and she's so lighthearted, and another reactor you can check out. So we're going to check out one of my favorite child movies. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is one of the movies I saw when I was a kid, next to Goonies, next to the movie Convoy with Chris Christopherson. Not a kid's movie, but I didn't like kids stuff when I was a kid. Like I said, I never liked kids, so I was more, I guess I was an old soul. I kind of hung out with the grown-ups in my family, because first of all, you hear all the juicy gossip of what's going down with the family. And second of all, they had better conversation. Yeah, I didn't have friends until high school, really, so I was just like, I found everyone annoying. I don't know, just how I am. Anyway, we're going to get right into this. Before we do, if you like this video and you like this reaction, please like and subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. We're heading to 5,000 subscribers. We're close to 3,000 right now, darlings. And if you like to support this channel a little bit more, I'll leave my Cash App and my Venmo down below. We also have super thanks down below. Also, it really does help. YouTube does take a little bit off of the back end. Story of my life. And I'm also on Twitter, or X, or whatever you want to call it now, and Instagram. So check those out, and let's get right into it, because I want to watch a little bit of 9 to 5, and I want to show you how awesome Ashley is. So here we go. Okay, this should be the highlight. I wanted a highlighter, and they give you a
Bruh.
Someone pubic hair? Is this supposed to be a brush? Okay, when you get this, you just throw this over your shoulder.
Hi. Yes. Hello.
Ooh.
And welcome back
Okay,
to
first of all, that's loud. Child. Ashley. Girl, you're about to make me pay for new headphones. Ooh. Mm-mm. Okay. Let's roll that back on a better volume. It's not on crackhead volume.
Hi. Yes. Hello. And welcome back to another Millennial Movie Monday. If you're new here, hi. My name is Ashley. And if you're a returner, welcome back. I'm a millennial.
Oh my God. I did that for a long time when I first started my channel. I was like, welcome back. Welcome back. Are you an Aries, Ashley? That sounds like an Aries thing to do. I don't know. I could be wrong.
So go back and watch your older classic movies for the very first time. I give you a preview review, which is what I think the movie's going to be about based on pop culture. We watch it together, edited, of course, because copyright. And then I give you my review. Did I like it? Did I not like it? Did it stand the test of time? And I give it stars, all based on personal preference. And what the hell do I know? Also, it is storming its butt off in Knoxville today. Beans has been very...
Knoxville. Oh, you're a good Southern girl. I like that. I relate to you. I love cats, by the way. Mine passed away a few years ago. Little Janice. I named my cat after Janis Joplin. Could you tell I was a little bit of a hippie like back in the day? Yeah. I named my cat after Janis Joplin. That is correct. I did not misspeak that. Janis Joplin. Oh. I love kitties.
very clingy. Usually, I mean, she doesn't enjoy the rain, but I found out today that I think she's actually scared of thunderstorms because it's been thundering and lightning.
Ooh.
So
yeah, the cats don't like that.
Power while filming, but this little baby has been so clingy today. Yeah.
First of all, you brazen. When I hear thunder and lightning out, I don't record. I don't want to lose my computer because in Florida we get lightning storms and stuff, and I don't want to lose my brand new computer with a power surge or anything. You brazen. Ooh. And by the way, shout out to that really good intro because I can't speak like that. She sounded like one of those goddamn auctioneers selling off buffaloes. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty good. She said I couldn't do that. I don't care if I had 10 cups of coffee. I will still stutter, stir, and skip over my damn words. Or what my acting teacher used to say is, "You have mush mouth. You need to enunciate. You have a tongue. You have teeth. Use those two things to enunciate your words." And I'm like, look, I'm from the South. I have lazy speech. I admit I do. I have lazy speech. I do. My ex used to, well, he was a real waspy, but I don't deal with waspy too much anymore. I'm too old for that bullshit. But anyway, I do have lazy speech, and I blame that on my southernness. So we'll go with that. Shut up.
That okay. Mama always take care of you. I am very excited for today's movie. If you haven't seen the title or read the thumbnail, I am watching 9 to 5, which I only thought it'd be appropriate to wear my Still Magnolia shirt since Dolly Parton is in this. There's a little Still Magnolia in every Southern belle. Felt appropriate.
Aww.
Don't bite. You can lick, but you can not.
God damn it, I was right. Look at that. Awkward Ashley. Right under here on her social. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I saw that one way or another. I knew I wasn't going. I'm a freaking psychopath. I knew I saw that one way or another. Ha! I wasn't crazy.
Now I've told like the live streams this before, that when I was in college about 7 years ago, I was actually in the musical 9 to 5. I've never seen the movie. So in the musical 9 to 5, I auditioned.
There was a musical?
For the role of Judy. I did not get it. Instead, I was placed in ensemble. It was still fun regardless. So I don't know how much the musical, what is the word I'm looking for? Deviates, I guess, from the movie. I don't know how many of the songs, if any of them are going to be in this. Well, I would guess the song 9 to 5 is in it because it's literally the title. Dolly Parton literally wrote it for this. So, and have you seen where the story about how she came up with the beat for it is she actually used her acrylic nails,
Oh, work.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. don't believe me, you can look up that video. I also know in this film...
You know what? I could believe that because let me tell you something. So, country folks could come up with some beats with some just everyday thing. And Dolly, I can believe she could do that. Think out of the box like that.
Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin are in it. And
oh, God. See, okay, let me tell you the reason why I say, oh, God. I'm from the generation, I'm not too familiar with the whole Jane Fonda being a big commie type of situation. Now, my dad's generation, that whole don't like Jane Fonda because back during Vietnam, she kind of stood for them and went against America. You know, kind of like, you know, I stand with them and against America. So she was labeled a commie by a lot of people in America. I mean, she was like blackballed. Her and her father, the other Fonda, the whole Fondas are a bunch of commies, as far as I remember it. My whole family saying they're a bunch of commies. Yeah. So this whole resurgence of all these people, like, she's an icon. I'm like, girl, because this whole new generation don't know anything about the whole Vietnam thing. So it's everyone. It's easy to forget a lot of things, but this older generation, they remember. They don't forget. My dad, every time I say I'd love to see 9 to 5, first thing comes out of my, oh, that damn commie Jane Fonda. I'm like, but he was not as bad. My grandparents were even worse, and my aunts and my uncles just didn't like her either. Oh my God, it's so funny. Anyway, let's keep going.
And I love those two women so much in the Netflix series Grace and Frankie.
I like Grace and Frank. I like Lily Tomlin. She's an old time lesbian. She's gay too. Did you know that? I didn't know that for a long time until I think I was a teenager and someone kind of let the cat out of the bag. She kept that secret. Like, she doesn't let that well be known. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, it's Oprah. Like, her and Gail supposed to be, you know, like scissoring or something. Allegedly. I don't know.
That's how I got introduced to Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda. I love them in it. If you haven't watched it, I think there's like 5 seasons. I love it. Very funny. Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, which I don't think I've seen either of them young in a movie yet, and Dolly Parton. Like, come on.
It's iconic.
Come on.
It's iconic.
I am already very excited. Am I going to give this movie 5 out of 5 stars just because of Dolly Parton?
Why not?
Maybe, but it doesn't matter. Regardless, no more dilly-dallying. For today's Millennium Movie Monday, it is a 9 to 5 starring Dolly Parton, Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin. Whoop.
Another thing. Oh, okay. Before I say anything. Okay. I wanted to just play that for a little bit. Another thing what I love about watching other reactors is, like, I like to see how their intros. Everyone has their own little intro. And I enjoy that. I always like to see how everyone does their intros. David has his little intro. Awkward Amy. Awkward Ashley. Ashley, we'll just say I just want Ashley. There's too many A's in that. Ashley has her intro. The horror bandwagon. Mwah. You know. Pugapillar. I'm trying to think of someone else. Nick says boo. He has his, you know, everyone has their own little special intro, which is, I love it. It's so cute.
We just start off with the song.
Mm-hmm.
We just start off with 9 to 5.
You better hold on to your panties, girl. It's going to be a wild ride from 0 to 60. Automatically.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of it.
I was wondering how she's going to cut because the song is so heavily copyrighted. Yeah, I hope a lot of people understand that you have to cut some of the music out. A lot of people who watch reactions are really good about it. A lot of you guys in my own little community, in our little community, you're very understanding. You know the routine. This is not your first rodeo. And I always worry in the back of my mind, oh, someone gonna complain that they don't have, I didn't, this doesn't have this and this. But I really don't have to worry about that with you guys. You guys are always so understanding, and you know the drill. You just know it.
Ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic starts.
Go, Ashley.
Folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. It's all taken and no giving.
Woo!
They just use your mind.
Work.
And they never give you credit.
Speak it.
It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it.
Woo!
With glasses like that, you could see 4 miles around. You could even look through buildings. Okay, I really entertained myself with that bit. But
That was
those are
cute.
Big glasses.
That's called the 80s, honey. That is called the 80s. The 80s had some fashion. I know I was a kid through the 80s. I saw the shoulder pads and the men's clothes were ugly. Oh my God. I wish I was born as a female rapper, not just this little boy.
I am sympathetic.
Oh, look at Lily Tomlin. I think she is so funny. I think she is beautiful.
Oh, she.
I'd be better off. I could have divorced him.
Oh my God.
We're gonna need a special locker for the hat.
I remember that line from the play.
5 minutes just to find a parking
Is that
place.
Jane Fonda?
Yeah,
it
girl.
doesn't look like her, but it sounds like her.
We're
Yeah.
never gonna get out of this mailroom prison if they keep hiring people from the outside.
Oh, that does suck. I'm sorry, Eddie. And it makes sense that you would be frustrated.
Sounds so big.
It is.
That's what she said.
Talk to you about Mr. Hart's rules on office decor.
You have rules on office decor?
Oh, coffee cups on the desk.
Could you tell this woman, Roz, has the biggest stick up her ass, and she's a teacher's pet? If you're not familiar, she's that one in the office at your workplace that you have to watch for. You always have one who's a little tattletale, who's a little rat that goes straight to the boss about any little thing. And Lord knows if she's like, at the end of the day, you don't know what she's doing with that boss. At the end of the day, she might be, sucker, Monica Lewinsky and that shit. You never know why you such a big talent. Don't didn't you get your ass beat in the schoolyard for telling tales out of the schoolyard? Guess not.
No personal items left in view.
So don't decorate at all.
No, exactly.
So the place is like a prison.
Mm-hmm.
That means.
We're all a pretty happy bunch.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Gossip in the ladies' room. I check first under the stalls for her shoes.
Yep.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Frog so fast to the top in my life, and I have the bad back to prove it. In fact, I'm the one who trained him.
Ooh, I hate that.
If there is a word to describe
Dabney Coleman. Wow. He was big in the 80s. I used to see a lot of him in the 80s in movies. Dabney Coleman.
my philosophy of business,
Please tell me the word.
it's teamwork.
If a boss ever says that, you know immediately it is bullshit.
Its weakest link.
Your weak link. Your weak link is that fat ass.
Balls off the competition, be sitting pretty right on top of the hill.
Yeah,
A
girl.
hill of balls?
Yeah.
Well, you're a welcome addition, and a damn pretty one too, if I might add.
Well, our war hero has arrived.
Killers of the Flower Moon was a series of murders of Osage.
Yeah.
Oh, don't be like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, he's a class act, Ashley. He's definitely a class act guy. He's a dream boss.
been standing up here for 5 minutes talking about teamwork.
You can't go pick your wife out of scarf?
Mm-hmm.
Job description doesn't say anything about making purchases for your wife.
Good for you.
So when I ask an employee, especially one who wants to be promoted to management,
Oh, I hate it when people dangle that shit over your head.
You know what though? I'd rather buy his wife a scarf, then bang him. Let's be honest. What would you rather do? Have to bang the boss or just buy some cheap material, cheap Louis Vuitton knockoff for his wife? What would you rather do? I'd rather not have to get carpal tunnel by giving him a handy. That's my answer.
Head.
My office on this floor is to be close to my girls. Okay?
Ooh! Oh my God, he's giving me the ick.
Yeah.
My girls.
Yeah.
Ah! Look at her!
Now, you know this is not work appropriate attire. Look at this. Just she was blessed. She was blessed.
I'm feeling one tank, I'm feeling another.
Careful with that, girl.
Yeah, girl.
Hope everybody's been treating you real friendly.
Judy, what are you looking at on her, girl? Because it sure ain't her eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not all that blessed, are we, Judy? A fun fact about me, I have never had to use a typewriter, ever.
I thought she said, you know what I thought she was going to say? I never had to use a bra right after that whole thing. Yeah, we're not. But you know, fun fact, I never had to use a bra ever. I swear to God, I thought that's what the next thing she was going to say right at the tail end of that last subject. She did not, however. I was like, oh, girl, really? You don't say. However, that's not what she said.
Yeah. We're not all that blessed, are we, Judy? A fun fact about me, I have never had to use a typewriter, ever.
What? Not even in school, girl? They didn't have that? They didn't type in 101? Girl, they had that for me. They even had to put the piece of paper over our hands so that we couldn't look. Yeah, that's what they did to us in school. Child, please.
I would not even know how to load one. I don't even know how to put the paper in it.
Why doesn't he ask Dora Lee?
Look at her sitting all by herself looking so sad. Look at this. Like a redheaded stepchild, she's over here.
Why is she sitting by herself?
Uh-huh.
She is banging the boss.
She and Mr. Hart?
No, girl, what other boss have you met today? Why did Dolly go through this hair phase? That's awful hair.
It's a quiet thing, but it's a signature Dolly for this era. It really is. She loved that wig, girl. Those are wigs, girl, by the way. She loved them wigs, that big old poof punt. James Mansfield, she also replicated that hair too. She hated that hair back in the day too, just to give you a drag queen, by the way.
Hold it right there. Turn around a second.
Oh my God, don't be weird.
Oh no, oh wow, okay. That's
You dirty.
Yeah.
Ooh, you just burped.
Been chased by swifter men than you, and I ain't been caught yet.
I love that.
A dumb secretary, so
Well, she's not a dumb secretary, you douche.
it's also very nothing.
Is that the scarf?
Yeah, girl.
That Lily picked out?
Mhm.
That Violet picked out?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Did you hurt yourself?
No,
No, just his pride and ego is bruised.
You're so attractive.
You're sweet. I appreciate that.
She didn't say, you're attractive too. You're mid-level with a fur coat. Thanks. I have this, not you.
I wonder if Dolly still has the Dora Lee necklace.
You think I'm going to spend 4 weeks of my life drifting around on that Dago boat?
With your wife? Yeah. Day drinking, hanging out, chilling.
Ooh, day drinking, hang out, chilling. Probably smoking some devil's lettuce. Oh, what a day. Play some Fallout 76.
That's the scarf you bought.
Okay, so I was right. That is the same scarf.
Several people have lost their hearing in this room.
What is this?
This is called the Xerox machine from the 80s. Yeah, this is not something from NASA. No. This is a funny scene, by the way, because this machine gives this poor newbie a run for her money on the first day. This copy machine, this monstrosity of a machine did this girl dirty. I can't remember if she left this part in or not.
This is an old printer?
Yeah, girl.
Okay, so this is just an old ass printer.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it filing as well? I don't think that's supposed to be happening. Rough first day. Also, all those papers were yellow. Oh, they're stacking on top of each other. Okay. Oh, baby girl. Oh, honey. Okay, well, you're okay. You're okay. Oh.
No, she's not okay. Not when the boss just walks in. This is what I say. This is what I'm talking about. This copy machine did this girl dirty on her first day. Look at this. This is not what you want the boss to see. Especially this jerk off right here.
Rough first impression. Rough first impression. Don't cry. Don't show weakness. Don't cry. Don't let him see you cry.
I know. Poor baby.
Dick?
What?
I just dropped by to give you these papers.
Yeah, he's a dick, all right. Wearing the fucking 1980s tracksuit. I had an uncle who bought me a Adidas tracksuit, but he's like, oh, yeah, he probably thought I would love it. I appreciated it, but I've seen movies. I've seen this movie and a couple other movies with just the douchiest guys wearing the Adidas tracksuit, and I was just associated with that. And I was like, I never, in the few, he's dead now, so I don't have to explain anything to him now. But rest in peace. But anyway, I didn't want to say anything to him at the time, but I would just say, anytime I saw him in the future, he's like, "Oh, you still like that tracksuit? You still be able to wear that?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I really loved it."
Papers.
Oh, to drop off the last of the divorce papers.
How's Liza?
Fine. She's waiting in the car.
You brought your side hoe to drop off your divorce papers?
Yeah.
Judy, you could do so much better than that.
Bitch, you need to fix your face. I don't know why you don't need to be looking my direction. Judy, please go up and drag this bitch out this mall hair. Grab her by her mall hair. Look at this. You know she uses about 4 cans of Aquanet hairspray probably for that hair.
Okay, you could do so much better than that. Lord, you know what? I'll respect it though.
Come on, no fight.
I like that shoulder
Believe me, there
holder
was more than
for
one
the
peanut butter and
phone.
banana sandwich.
That's a lot better than being like that all day,
Well, I'm afraid I can't, thanks.
Well, maybe.
Judy, don't follow everybody else's example. Is this movie gonna make me cry about Dolly Parton not being liked?
Everybody treats me like a.
Bastard at family reunion.
Dolly, watch your mouth.
So I'm gonna give you a real warm reception.
Lord, what? Okay, Dorlee, get you some of that, baby.
She didn't get that too much in Still Magnolias, let me tell you. All she did was yell at her man and her son all the damn time. You never saw no scenes like, I'm going to show you some love in Dolly. No, not Still Magnolias. This one you do, a little specific. But I love that line. Treat me like a bastard at a family reunion. I almost said that earlier, but I was going to leave it for this part.
Look at you go, Judy. You're doing so good on the Xerox machine today.
Efficiency by up to 20%.
Coding, sure I looked in.
It seems like you really did a lot of research on it, friend.
Oh, girl, you'll find out.
I did, Roz. I tore right through it.
I bet you did.
Color coding the accounts from now on. Frank's done a brilliant study.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I now understand the line of the song where she says they don't give you credit.
You're a woman with 4 kids, installing a garage door.
You don't need no man.
I'm gonna roll you a joint.
Josh,
Excuse me?
Yeah.
The devil's lettuce?
Yeah, girl.
slip it in my purse.
They bring it up in this movie. Yeah. And I used to watch this as a kid. Could you imagine?
That's what's up. Take the edge off. I respect it.
For Christ's sake, I trained him.
I know that, but
You also train Mr. Hart.
he does have a family to support.
And I don't.
She has 4 kids with no partner. Her husband died.
But that's pretty common. It's not like I've never heard that before. Especially when they rather deal with a man for this kind of, situation. They rather deal with a man. That's slowly changing now, but yeah, that was not unheard. That's not unheard of. That's very common. And I've heard many stories throughout the years of friends and family dealing with a situation like that. It's not I'm not surprised.
Don't you ever refer to me as your girl again.
There you go.
Or even your mistress.
Ooh.
What?
What?
He has.
You done got told on.
Violet, where are you going?
I'm gonna get drunk.
Hell yeah, you are.
And I'm gonna change you from a rooster to a hen with one shot.
Love it. Love the fire. Love the passion. Love it.
Atta girl.
Atta girl.
Why don't you leave and join them? Or offer some of your drink in your locker?
I know, she has...
Did you hear what I said? Fire the bitch.
Don't like that. Don't like that one bit.
I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Girl, cry. Let it out. Sometimes we just have to have a good cry. Oh, wait till you leave the workplace, though. Don't let them see you cry.
Girl, I was just about to say, you about to tell Judy, don't let him see you cry. You gonna let us say this other girl, random background actress, saying, you can cry, girl. You just a day player. You just a day player. You making $35? These hoes over here making like 35, $500,000. You can cry.
Tell her this is a disgrace.
Atta girl.
That's how I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be everybody's hype woman.
12 years of service and he shoots me down.
And steals your idea for the color-coded stuff.
I really got it.
A doobie!
This is a gift from my son.
Judy had to put on her glasses. She said, Lord, is that one of them there left-handed cigarettes?
What do you know about left-handed cigarette? That is an old school term. My family. I didn't know anyone else ever said that. That and jazz cigarettes. Jazz cigarettes and left-handed cigarette. I never knew anyone else heard it called that. Impressed. For a millennial, that's impressive. I didn't think you would know anything about that saying. A left-handed cigarette. If he said jazz cigarette too, I'd be just as equally as like probably should fall back in it too. So
Would you two show a little spunk?
Show a little spunk for the skunk, you know what I'm saying?
Old-fashioned ladies pop party.
I love this.
see, there's a one point in that scene there she probably couldn't show too much of it because you can't let these scenes go on too long. But Dorley looks at it and says, "Is that one of the marijuana cigarettes?" And she goes, "Shh, pipe down. We don't have enough for everybody." I love that. She's like, "Shh, we don't have enough for everybody." But she was like, "Why don't we just pop into the ladies' room and light up?" Girl, not in the ladies' room. You know what I'm saying? Go back to one of your houses. Jesus Christ, you're grown. It's not like your parents are going to be up and going to catch you and shit. Grown-ass woman.
You clearly didn't do it right the first time, baby girl. Oh,
She must have some bunk shit.
maybe we don't handle that while we're high. Maybe we don't do that.
Right after Dwayne bought it for me. I was coming home from this rodeo.
I was going to say, y'all doing great, not coughing. New life goal that I'm absolutely not going to achieve. Get high with Lily Tomlin.
Maui Wowie.
Well, I love it.
Go out in the woods and shoot those poor defenseless animals.
Look at her face. They look. I don't know if they really did smoke, but they act like sometimes when people act like they're high and stuff, a little elevated. You could tell when people are elevated. They're just they really act like they were kind of like they were smoking some good devil's lettuce. They really did. They just have look at you. That's like me if I smoke a little bit too much, and especially now I get to the vape pens and stuff. They hit stronger than regular joints and blunts and stuff like that. So you after a few of those with me, a few rips of that, I'm just going. Just stick me in front of a video game and I'll play for hours. I would never bother you. In that state, I'm focused on the game. I won't bother you. I won't. You just stick me in front of somebody. Stick me in front of somebody. Instead of in front of the game, and you can just let me be.
To eat them. Okay, it is official. I am a Dolly Parton looking for my Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin, okay? Or I'll be a Lily. I don't think I'm a Jane.
Am I stoned?
I'm a Lily Tomlin looking for my Dolly and Jane, you know what I'm saying? You know, if the dogs didn't track him through that door, they're not very good search dogs.
You're the first person I would never. I thought that years ago when I first saw this. I was like, aren't these hunting dogs? They should have no issue through doors. Like, they track scent. So, you know, the scent is on the ground normally. They can, you know. You're the first one that noticed it.
A wart on the nose of humanity, and I'm going to blast it.
Oh my god, okay. Descriptive.
You can't mean this.
Okay, Andy Oakley.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? This is a very fun dream sequence. I don't think this is exactly how the dream goes down in the play, but I can't remember now, so. Okay, that is hilarious. That is so funny. Oh!
The munchies.
Do we have the munchies, ladies?
Everything tastes so wonderful. I can't get.
It does. It really does.
So, Ashley, you must partake. Hamas.
What are the odds that was really Dolly Parton on that horse?
That'd be awesome.
Grab your pad and pencil and get your buns in here.
Amen, girl. Tell them what to do.
Well, you got a nice ass.
Oh my god!
I mean, you got a nice package. You might as well show it off.
Cup it a little bit. Just.
Stuff's turning me on. What's that called?
Stud.
It makes me uncomfortable even when it's coming from her.
And how about unbuttoning that coat
Reverse. See how he likes it.
and your shirt? You need to lose
Lord, we getting very casual in the office today.
in the evening, but you're my boy from 9 to 5.
Oh, it's icky.
Yeah.
She's gonna rope him. No, this is hilarious. Come on, let's hog tie. Put their hands together, put their feet together, right through the middle. Here we go, Luke.
You know, something gruesome and horrible and real good.
Tell me every detail.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Lily Tomlin as Snow White. Yes, love it.
This movie is so crazy because, you know, you see they go through this movie, and then when this part of the movie gets to where they're doing these, like, their little dream sequences, each one, it just kind of like threw me off guard. But when you put it all together, especially with the craziness at the end, we'll get to that. But this whole movie is wild. I don't think it could be made today. They don't have the actresses that could play these parts. This is like why probably like lightning in a ball situation. Like, what 3 actresses that you could say now that could be put in this movie possibly? None. They don't have the caliber or the charisma or uniqueness or the nerve or the talent or the chutzpah for anything. Just these 3 ladies.
Along with animal sidekicks, even better.
Girl.
I do some weird shit with you guys, don't I? Is that your cocaine ring? Oh.
Is that your cocaine ring? I didn't even think about that. That would be a good cocaine ring.
Oh, it's rat poison, isn't it? Or something? Some kind of poison. Don't lick the spoon. Don't lick this. Oh, there's no spoon to lick.
There ain't no problem with that.
Girl, if you're seeing animals in the office, you're doing something a little harder than marijuana. Okay, that's something to do. Oh God! Not only are we gonna poison him, we're throwing him from the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, I love this moment. I am loving this, all of it. Oh my God! The other workers are like in the dungeon, and their chains are coming off. That is so funny. Oh, to be dressed in medieval queen dresses with Dolly, Lily, and Jane. Oh, to be living that dream. I just had the best time. The best time.
Left this morning on a 2-month cruise to the South Sea.
His wife left for 2 months on a cruise without him?
Ordering me around like I'm some sort of flunky.
Tell me how you really feel.
God help Mr. Hart, because I won't be responsible for my actions.
Well, I hope I'm around to see this happen. Oh, so the rat poison was in real life. I thought it was in her dream.
Well, both, but this was an accident. Yeah, this is you want to talk about getting wild. but I did a monologue scene with the upcoming part of this. I'll tell you a little bit.
Don't ever call me at this number again.
In acting class.
Sure.
I don't understand what just happened. I don't know what they're talking about. Lord? But he spilled the poisoned coffee.
It's hard.
Oh, so he just fell over, got knocked out. Okay, got it.
First of all, this guy's a wimp. He said he played football and he didn't even hit his head. He fell and then he went like that. It's movies.
You had to cover typewriters?
Oh, God.
Yeah, girl. You think you poisoned him.
Girl, if you're not even allowed to even decorate, you know how anal they are about covering their typewriters. My God. If they're so anal about, you can't keep nothing personal on the desk, on your desk. No. And cover that because, you know, there might be 6 feet worth of dust in the morning when you get in. You better cover that. You better cover that typewriter.
Roz, are you secretly in love with your boss? I know she's in the play, but, like, is she in this movie, too? And the rat. I don't think the rat's on the artificial sweetener either. You know what? I've never been knocked unconscious before. Don't know why that was an important side story for you, but there you go.
A lot of hospital bills, doctor's fees, not for the bump on the head.
Well, you're going to have to pay for that ambulance ride anyway, so might as well get the x-rays.
Yeah, tell me about it.
With them all ready to testify. Now this.
Well, I would like to know the rest of that story. What the hell's happening there?
God, there's a policeman.
Or they don't know that it's for somebody else.
Tech Fortress.
How is he
Fuck
down?
off.
Guy's dead.
Why did he say it like that?
It was some kind of poison. Poison?
This is the part where in the acting class where I start doing my scene here. It was when this part coming up. You'll see.
Oh, no. Oh, Lord. Lily Tomlin, you're going to need a couple more of them marijuana cigarettes to calm your nerves.
Even the rat poison.
No, they're not going to pin it on you if you don't tell nobody. They're going to put it on Dora Lee because she's the one who always gets this coffee.
She was thinking about doing it last night. We were all thinking about doing
I was going to say, don't pin it on her like that. We're all in the same boat here.
Fool, I killed the boss. You think they're not going to fire me for a thing like
Fire you, arrest you, girl.
I love that part right there. She's like, oh, they're gonna they're gonna fire me. What is it? You'll get fired. She's like, oh yeah, whatever. You don't think they're gonna fire me for a thing like that?
Please tell me hospitals really don't leave just dead bodies out in the middle of the hallway like that.
Oh, this is iconic though.
Also in the musical, I was part of the ensemble, but then I had a costume change and I was the girl who wheeled out the dead body on stage. Oh, we just gonna add another felony to this, impersonating a doctor.
Yep.
Girl, what's your plan with a dead body? What is your plan right now?
This be me. I don't think this would be really me on this, but I'd be her. I'd be like, I don't know what to do. What the fuck am I gonna do with this? What the fuck is going on here? What am I gonna do? That'd be me. Oh my God, what did I get myself into?
Could you tell me where the coffee shop is, please? What?
Oh, I'm a liar. I was the candy girl. I had that kind of dress. I was the candy girl.
How did he?
coffee.
Okay, see, then she looked like Jane Fonda, but the whole rest of this other time in the movie, she didn't look like herself. She's gonna steal this body?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
In the musical, they just roll the dead body off stage.
No, she puts his body in the trunk. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is multiple felonies.
Mhm.
This is a lot of felonies happening.
Mm-hmm.
My brain just said, well, they'll check the cameras and they'll find out who did it. There's no way there were cameras in this hospital during this year.
This is the 80s, exactly. They're not, no. See, back in the day, you can get away with a lot of shenanigans. Not these days. Now, you think I could imagine 10 years from now, it's going to be even worse. They'll probably have tracking devices all of this. Just watch it. Don't let them do it.
How can you think of food at a...
Well, I stress eat too. Just when I thought the situation could get worse.
crowbar or something?
There's a tire.
But let me tell you something. Did you notice that car took that hit? These cars these days are made of plastic. Those cars, as soon as they hit that thing, these cars these days would crush like this, like a xylophone. This car ate that and still can keep on driving after a hit into a metal dumpster. These old school cars can take a punch. Let me tell you something. I feel safe in. These new cars, made of Tupperware. No, not so much. These cars, like a tank.
There's also a dead body back there. Yeah, it's not him. You gonna tell him?
Who's that? I don't know.
How do we return an unknown body?
What do you mean you don't know? What happened to Hart's body?
Well, girl, we just didn't have a spare one to change it out with. That's the one you took.
Why do you keep staring at me? What about... Will you two shut up?
I would like to be a member of this girl gang.
We can just find a wheelchair.
I saw a couple.
We're just gonna put the dead body in the wheelchair?
Yeah, girl. What are you gonna do?
I've got my gun.
Oh, you're gonna shoot a police officer when you have a dead body in the trunk?
What does he want?
I don't know what he wants, but we got...
None of this was in the musical. None of it.
No.
That'd be kind of hard musical to write for these kind of scenes. Could you imagine? Oh my god, the songs they come up with.
Well, there must be a short in the trunk.
No, he's average height, I think.
Which one of you is sick?
I am.
Oh my god.
She is.
Well, get on the same page.
Looks just like Skinny and Sweet, except for the little skull and cross.
And the rat, again.
Yeah, no one...
I don't think I breathed that entire conversation. I was so invested in the lie and how they were going to get out of it.
First of all, that police officer in real life would say, if they drove off like that, if they thought that was a donut, even though they thought that was a donut driving off, even though they thought it was a doctor driving, I don't know, shut up, a doctor driving off, they would probably call for backup, be like, look, we can such and such, they'll describe the car and say this, they're on this kind of road. They'll have other cops in real life. That is them just driving off and just being scot-free after that, and no more cops after that, girl. You know, even back then, I think they would. Maybe they can get away with it back in the 80s. Maybe. I could call myself a liar. Never mind.
The office in the morning and pretend like nothing has happened.
Did y'all drop off the body?
Girl, yeah.
Hey, Vera, we got another stiff in the John.
We got another stiff in the John. So it's not the first time that don't feel bad for these ladies. This is a normal Tuesday apparently for them.
Oh my god!
I mean, all that running around last night.
Oh, are y'all in the bathroom? You better check for Roz's shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, Roz, you freaking weirdo, man.
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay.
Stealing corpses, eluding the police.
Impersonating a doctor.
Violet and the girl Judy tried to murder me yesterday.
Oh my god!
You come over to my house tonight and I'll just forget the whole thing.
Oh yeah, and not to work.
Are evil. That's right, evil to the core.
If Dolly Parton yelled at me, I'd probably cry.
Awful little chicken.
You're gonna listen to me.
Hey, darling.
Lord, we got some BDSM, and that D stands for Dolly.
Yeah.
That difference stands for Dolly.
But I'm
Look at
Mr. Hart.
Yeah, Judy, look, you just undid all of what Dorley did.
I lied.
Why would you trust him ever?
Yeah, girl.
Well, don't shoot with your eyes closed.
He was gonna call the police.
Well, you just made it worse, baby girl.
You're lucky that office is closed. She could have shot other innocent bystanders through that fucking window. That poor drunk lady at the work, dead. Her desk is right across from Hart's desk. That poor drunk wino lady, she'd be dead right now if it wasn't after hours. God dang.
We have to do something. We can't just keep him here forever.
That kitchen is very bright. A lot of fun colors in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Blackmail. Oh, that sounds good. What could we get?
Sexual harassment in the workplace.
Wait a minute.
Back in those days, girl, that was nothing. Sexual harassment, please. In the 80s, Jesus. Half of them were on coke anyway.
What's this doing here?
Oh, we gonna get him on embezzlement? Is he embezzling? Climb up to the window, y'all in skirts and high heels. Get it, Lily. Good for you, girl.
Said they gave him 15 years for embezzlement.
I was right!
But it should wear well and be comfortable.
I wouldn't worry about his comfort if you're holding someone against their will.
All the daytime soap operas.
So they're gonna let him walk around the house? What's gonna stop him from walking out?
No, girl. See the string right here is not just his butt plug attached to something. That is actually to a garage door opener. You'll find out soon.
I see now.
Judy Burnley, please hold.
Look at how good she's gotten
Judy
at answering the phone. I'm proud of her. A garage door opener.
Did you want a cup of coffee?
Nah, she's good.
Yeah, there's not a whole bunch walking around. He only has limited space, and if he acts like a naughty boy, that's what happened.
This is brilliant. Lord, wow, Mr. Hart kind of got a little bit of a dump truck back there.
He does.
It's only 2 weeks. We've got to keep her away longer than that.
Those Italian cruises his wife was looking at was like 4 weeks long.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
You're doing great, Roz. I'm sorry, baby.
I think I'll have Hart send her some flowers in Tahiti.
That's very kind of Mr. Hart. See, I just love... Okay, I love that she's like, thank you for not smoking, but I guarantee you that ain't water in that cup. Sand through the hourglass. So are the days of our lives. My mama used to watch Days of Our Lives all the time.
My mother did too. Is that even still on? It probably is. It's probably going to be on after all this is... After the world collapses, Days of Our Lives will still be on. And General Hospital, if that's still on.
Who is this guy taking notes all of a sudden? Listen, by the time you cut through all that leather that you got on you, you're done for anyway, so it's okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Keep sawing away. You're doing great.
With a nail file.
Hey, Jane Fonda is a literal goddess. Oh, her ex-husband?
Dick.
All right, you sit down, but then you're going to have to go.
So in the musical, this is where she sings the favorite song. This is the only reason why I want to be Judy is because the song is called Get Out and Stay Out. And let me tell you something, I just love it so much. It's such an empowering song, and I just love it.
Nothing works.
That's so cute. Her excitement is really endearing. I love it.
She left after the first week.
Well, it's funny how you waltzed in here, assuming I'd come back. Oh my God, now Dick's gonna be involved. Why did y'all leave any furniture in that room other than the bed? If I were gonna kidnap somebody, they'd have nothing but the bare necessities.
Somebody in that room, let me see.
I can explain.
That's right. All of it. I'm into everything. Now get out of here.
I'm into everything now.
Or play sex games or do M&Ms. You As a matter of fact, I smoke pot.
God, you're reckless, Judy.
Oh, yes, there is.
You're a rebel.
Get out and stay out. It's such a good song. If y'all have never heard the musical, like, y'all need to look up the soundtrack. It's very good.
Girl, I never knew there was a musical until you said that.
Oh, the wife coming back from vacation. Why is she home early? Girl, I'm all about having a good time, but that hat is not it.
No, it's ugly.
He ain't never been that happy to see her ever in their entire marriage. I swear to God.
He's trying out some kind of a new exercise program at the house.
You wouldn't believe it. Oh, I love that blue phone, though.
Judy.
Found your gun.
I can see that, Judy. Thank you for the explanation.
Well, while you were away, we managed to make a few changes.
Are you not worried about somebody just seeing you holding a gun to them?
Right? Oh.
Fine.
I forgot how colorful this all was at the end. How it was so, like, muted. I mean, muted earlier. And this fun... See, this is the 80s pop of color right here. The 80s, like, orange. And the 80s yellows were always very interesting. They don't have the same kind of yellows and oranges like they do. Like they did in the 70s and 80s. Like, it's such a different vibe.
I love this for everybody. Colors and stuff.
It's like a burnt orange. It's more not like a bright orange. It's like more of a burnt orange.
Play my last card. I'm going to send you 3 bitches to jail.
Let's go. Let's go. Look at them. They kidnapped you. You think they can't handle themselves in jail?
Kensworthy's here.
Who's that?
Oh, he's the highest of the highest up. I didn't realize Colonel Sanders did fried chicken and office supplies.
But I keep tabs on the situation through Perkins, right?
Oh, the guy who's taking notes.
Uh-huh.
Like the job sharing program.
Tell him about it, Frank, since you know so much about it.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I can see why Frank reposes such trust in you.
Are we going to tell on Frank or not?
thanks to the company's alcoholics rehabilitation program. You.
Good for you, girl.
That equal pay thing, though, that's got to be. I ain't the kind of boy who takes no for an answer.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't seem like a great way to run a business, but...
Is you hot?
Oh. Roz, we got some big news for you, girl. Look at them! Oh, they're just the cutest ever. Remain calm in a crisis. Yeah, she does, doesn't she? Married the Xerox representative. Hopefully she made the user manual. Oh, did she? I wonder if she had a good career. Maybe open a theme park or two. One. Pour one out for the homies. Sometimes 8 to 4 and sometimes 10 to 6 because of flexible hours. Implement limit. Okay.
Okay, girl. Alrighty. We love you. So that was... Hold on. Oh. I had a good stretch after a good movie. That was Awkward Ashley or Ashley Burton in 9 to 5 reaction. God, I love that movie, 9 to 5. And I always enjoy when I see like younger people see what they think of it, like compared to the movies now versus these kind of movies. And I find that intriguing, and I love that. So that's the main reason why I start a reaction channel, because I like to see those people's reactions. And here you go. Anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed this. And if you want me to watch any more of her reactions, let me know down in the comments. And Ashley, if you've seen this, we love you here on this channel, and keep on doing the great work. And yeah, love, peace, and grease. Bye.